What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger, y'all. We got the biggest event in crypto history taking place in Las Vegas from May 27th through the 29th, which is Bitcoin 2025. Now, I'm very excited about this. I'm looking forward to partnering with a crypto project company, somebody in the space who will make sense to collaborate with and providing representation for them at this event. So if you would like to sponsor me heading to this event and providing representation for your project, whether it's a token coin, NFT project, app, utility, whatever it may be, tap in with me via email, DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. You can also reach me on X, Twitter, at DecemberDeMarco. But take a look at this, y'all. Tap in with me if you would like representation at this, y'all. Bitcoin 2025 is going to be big. Take a look at this. We got the vice president will be speaking at Bitcoin 2025. Tell me that's not absolutely crazy. So I'll be vlogging this event, hopefully, asking some questions, just networking with some people in the space as well. So I'm really looking to partner with a sponsor on this one. So tap in with me, man. Let's make it happen. This will be the world's largest Bitcoin event. The world's largest Bitcoin event in history, y'all. So right now we got 30,000 Bitcoiners, 5,000 attending companies, 400 plus speakers, and 14 trillion plus assets managed at Bitcoin 2025, y'all. That is absolutely crazy. So take a look at the lineup right here. I'm sure some of y'all recognize some of these faces. We got the Vice President, Vance right here, Winklevoss twins, Sailor, Cynthia. We got the CEO of Robinhood will also be speaking as well. We got the Caesar of AI and crypto for the White House, David Sachs will be speaking as well. We have Adam Back will be speaking, Jack Mallers will be speaking. Also, we have Paulo Adriano, I think that's how you say it. Hopefully I didn't say that wrong, but representing for Tether. So shout out to, some of these speakers. Let's also take a look at the rest of the speakers, man. This is going to be big. Matter of fact, I was going to talk about some other things in this video, but we was going to dedicate this one to Bitcoin 2025. Again, if you would like to sponsor me at this event and have representation for your project there, whether it's marketing materials, t-shirts, talking to different people about your project, etc., you need to tap in with me. We are right here in Las Vegas. This is going to be big. So take a look, y'all. We got Ross Ulbricht will be there as well. That's going to be big, y'all. Looking forward to hearing from him. Also, let's see who else we have here. Chun Wang, astronaut, will be speaking. Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss will be speaking. We have Arthur Hay speaking. Brian Johnson from Blueprint will be speaking. Eric Trump will be speaking. Donald Trump Jr. will be speaking. Interesting. So they'll have the sons of the president in the building, y'all. This will be very, very big, y'all. So whatever takes place in this will definitely be etched in history. You're definitely going to want to be tapped in to learn what some of these people are saying. They're going to be giving us insight to where the market is heading, different ideas that, they are working towards, etc. Just getting us a leg up or, an advantage on knowing what's to come. So also, we got a ton of other keynote speakers here as well. Shout out to all these guys here. Salute, salute, salute. Hey, man, I'm looking forward to, working really hard next year to, make this panel. This will be really, really interesting. That's a goal for next year, to make the 2026 Bitcoin keynote speakers panel. Even if it's not the main one, just to, make it a part of that would be really, really cool. So just looking for any more familiar faces that we might see here. They got Ben Askren, an MMA fighter. They got everybody coming to talk about crypto right now. Okay, interesting. So as you can see, 400 plus speakers, a lot of interesting people. Tons of interesting people. You might recognize some of them here. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to networking with as many of them as possible. Talking the latest innovations in the space as well. And just seeing, what we can come up with. Okay, so a lot of interesting people who are part of different companies in the space. And I just think this is super cool because it just shows you, all the different people, or not all the people, but just a nice handful of people that are building different businesses and companies surrounding, crypto. So very, very exciting. We got Grant Cardone will be there as well. Interesting. But you can expect to see a lot of big names. This is Bitcoin 2025. Sheesh, a lot of heavy hitters here, y'all. Some exciting names in here I'm seeing. Marty Malmy, Mason Japa, Matt Crosby, Matt Howard. Let's see who else. Miles P. Nia Narula. See who else. Looking for some interesting company names. Raphael Jacoby, the crypto lawyers. We got Rizzo, Bitcoin historian, will be there. This is amazing. Just seeing the so many different faces from so many different industries, that will be showing up to talk about and promote the use case of Bitcoin. This is just absolutely exciting, especially that it'll be here in Vegas. So I don't even have to travel to make it. So this is pretty cool, man. Taking a look at everybody. So hopefully y'all got to see some of those names there. Let's look through it. Let's look through the different tabs. This is probably going to be the first video up covering Bitcoin 2025. So I really want to take a deep dive into it and just show everything that for those that might be interested in attending, giving y'all as much information about the event as possible. So hotel, pass types, industry pass, free eToro pass, student pass, community partner, plan your travel, frequently asked questions, press. So pass types. So they have the festival pass for $569 with I'm not sure what the sats are, but they got the industry pass for around $1,900, and they got the whale VIP pass for around $11,000. So ideally, we'd be liking to go, under the VIP whale pass. So if you're a sponsor and you definitely want to have some representation there, tap in with me. Let's make it happen. So let's see what else we got. Program, speakers, agenda. We just looked at the speakers. Let's take a look at the agenda. Okay, so here's the agenda for Tuesday, the 27th of May. So opening remarks, 15 minutes on Nakamoto's stage. Speaker will be David Bailey from BTC Inc. Then financial inclusion with open monetary networks, 30 minutes with several people speaking in that group. Then another 30 minutes, revitalizing rural America with Bitcoin mining, 30 minutes there. The next golden age of America, 30 minutes there. How virtualized mining is reshaping the Bitcoin landscape, 30 minutes there. Bitcoin communication, navigating the evolving media landscape, 30 minutes there. Bitcoin mining is for closers, mining vertically, integrating hardware and generation, 30 minutes there. So it looks like a majority of these segments are 30 minutes. Then we got Bitcoin business innovation in Latin America, 30 minutes there. And then the American super grid built by Bitcoiners, 15 minutes there. Lower your time preference, don't die, 15 minutes there. Ancillary services for miners, custody and insurance, 30 minutes on that. Success and challenges with Bitcoin circular economies, 30 minutes there. I'm really interested in, diving into this, learning as much about each of these segments as I can, taking notes, and really, allowing it to increase my knowledge on, Bitcoin and, the crypto landscape as a whole from some of these, industry experts. So the first Bitcoiner in space backstory, 30 minutes. Brian Johnson, Q&A, 30 minutes. Hash rate and headaches, Bitcoin mining tax challenge and opportunities, 30 minutes there. India's Bitcoin movement, 30 minutes there. Marketing Bitcoin to the masses, 30 minutes there. I think that will be a very important segment. Tokenizing hash rates, derivatives, and securities for institutional adoption, 30 minutes there. Restoring power and democracy in the energy sector, 30 minutes there. CLE, Trump administration, Bitcoin policies, an hour there. So it looks like, who else will be speaking in that? Okay, not his sons in there. Bitcoin as a digital 1776, 30 minutes there. Building the next era of Bitcoin, security, regulation, and infrastructure, 30 minutes there. Building on Bitcoin without changing the protocol, meta protocols and side chains, 30 minutes there. Strategies for sourcing hardware in a world of hash rate expansion, 30 minutes there. Vechain's making America the global Bitcoin superpower, 30 minutes there. Managing investors' expectations for public mining companies, 30 minutes there. Also, Bitcoin layer 2s, the search for native yield, 30 minutes there. Then we got CLE, Bitcoin and public company treasures. Interesting. 1 hour there. How do we fund the strategic Bitcoin reserve? 30 minutes there. Capital strategy, mining in 2025, 30 minutes there. Bitcoin mining origin story, 30 minutes there. CLE, mining contracts, M&A, AI, and legal risks, 1 hour there. And we have building the future financial products of America, 30 minutes there. CLE, Bitcoin regulatory environment and proposed changes, 1 hour there. And then Wednesday, the 28th of May, mining masterclass. So you want to mine Bitcoin, 30 minutes there. Bitcoin under the hood for mass adoption, 20 minutes there. How institutional adoption impacts on-chain data, 30 minutes there. Very, very interested in diving in more into that. Paper disrupting personal finance with Bitcoin, very interested in that one. Understanding the great consensus cleanup as a non-technical Bitcoiner. The current state of open source funding report, 20 minutes there. Oh, and 15 minutes for the one above that, and 15 minutes for the one above that, and 30 minutes for the one above that, just in case I didn't say that. What the FIRE movement gets wrong about Bitcoin, 30 minutes there. I don't know if I skipped this one right above it. The current state of open source funding report, 20 minutes there. So that was above what the FIRE movement gets wrong about Bitcoin. So following that, proof of redemption from prison bars to Bitcoin, 30 minutes there. Also Luxor keynote, 15 minutes there. Block keynote, 20 minutes there. Niha keynote, 20 minutes there. Cormant keynote, 15 minutes there. Exodus keynote, Bitcoin's role in the new economy and payment solutions, very, very interested, 20 minutes there. Privacy is not a crime. Free Roman sterling gold, 30 minutes there. Comparing trust, assumptions, and security models across L2s, 30 minutes there. That would be interesting. Wealth management and estate planning with Bitcoin as a unit of account. That's very interesting. Though that will be 30 minutes. Also, comparing trust will be 30 minutes. Privacy is not a crime will be 30 minutes. And the Exodus keynote will be, Bitcoin's role in the new economy will be 20 minutes. And let's see, power, payoff, and longevity. Comparing mining cooling systems, 30 minutes. Arthur Hayes keynote, 20 minutes. Covenant, which opcodes do developers want and why, 30 minutes. Mastering treasury management and how to accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible, 30 minutes. Maximize your Bitcoin gains with tax advantage strategies, 30 minutes. Interested. Froster workshop, I'm going to be deep diving in all this, y'all. So if we make it to this one, which, speaking into existence, we will get that sponsor for this one and not only be able to do it just as a general admission, but, have that well VIP pass. So Froster workshop, multi-sig, Noster signing, that would be 30 minutes. But y'all, we're going to dive into this one. We're going to come back from this conference with so much valuable information for the channel. If you're one of my subscribers, you're one of the people that really rock with me, be looking forward to us, visiting this conference and learning a lot so that way I can bring it back and share it with y'all. So I really need y'all help. We almost at that 15-minute mark in the video. Do me a favor. If you truly, truly rock with me, I need you to share this video with potential projects or, creators, owners, CEOs in the space that may be interested in having me represent them at Bitcoin 2025. So if you're someone from around the world, you might not be in the United States, and you still want representation here in Las Vegas at Bitcoin 2025, tap in with me, DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com, or via X or Twitter at DecemberDeMarco. Same way the channel is spelled. So from Golden States to Orange State, California embraces Bitcoin, 30 minutes. Bitcoin made in America, 30 minutes. The state of Bitcoin and how we got here, 30 minutes. Discussing the block size. Have we found equilibrium? 45 minutes. Interesting. State settlement and scaling. Does Bitcoin need optimization? 30 minutes. A new wave of Bitcoin lending products. Very interested in that. 30 minutes. Improving mine management efficiency with AI demand response and heat reuse. 30 minutes. Retail Bitcoin investors in the front running of Wall Street, 30 minutes. Interesting. The Opcats out of the bag. Will this introduce MEV on Bitcoin? 30 minutes. Power to the nodes, 20 minutes. Building data centers with Bitcoin mining and AI in mind. Very, very interested in this one. We'll talk more about this, but some of these topics I already have backgrounds in, and, just expanding on them will be, more valuable to my overall knowledge bank, so debunking personal finance myths. A seed phrase isn't a financial plan, 30 minutes. 1 year after the halving, diversifying the infrastructure of Bitcoin, 30 minutes. QBTC announcing a quantum safe Bitcoin proof of work roll up, 10 minutes. Mevel, concern or hyperbole, 45 minutes there. Built to last, engineering robust Bitcoin mining infrastructure, 30 minutes there. Tailoring your business for Bitcoiners, 30 minutes there. Bitcoin banking, legacy, integration, or a brand new model, 30 minutes there. How Bitcoin ends the state's monopoly on violence, 30 minutes there. Layer 2 Labs keynote, 20 minutes there. 1 year after the halving, capitalization and scaling, 30 minutes there. And I just want to say a quick note. The last conference that we went to, in the last project that sponsored us going to that project, we got to get a lot of interesting things, done with their project. We got to put their project in front of some celebrities. You can go back and look. We were able to speak with different multi-platinum rappers, singers, and talk about their project with these artists. Getting more awareness out there. We were able to get pictures wearing the merchandise from the project, representing that project, and with the celebrities, we were able to make it into the VIP areas with a ton of other celebrities and just network and talk about the project as well. So if you are a part of a growing crypto project and they do have a marketing budget and would like to, have some representation at this event, really share this with them and let them know it would be a good idea to tap in with DecemberDeMarco to provide representation for them at Bitcoin 2025. It doesn't matter where this project is based out of in the world. We can cover them here in Las Vegas amongst, a lot of other exciting things that will be talked about. So the hardware arms race in Bitcoin mining, 30 minutes. What's next for Bitcoin ETFs? Very interesting, 30 minutes. Continuing the conversation, ZK and Q&A, 30 minutes. Blockstream CIO keynote, 10 minutes. The impacts of tariffs on mining supply chains when one Zeta's hash, 30 minutes. Building the tools for merchant adoption, 30 minutes. Very interesting. The status of Lightning development and adoption and the path forward, 30 minutes. The policy path for Bitcoin in Hong Kong, 30 minutes. Bitcoin Uncensored, 30 minutes. BitGo announcement, 10 minutes. Merging opportunities with Bitcoin and real estate to store value long-term, 30 minutes. Liquidium announcement, 15 minutes. How Bitcoin can break the chains of economic imperialism, 30 minutes. DLCS on Bitcoin versus smart contracts on alt chains, 45 minutes. Amplifying open source developments with AI, 30 minutes. The state of digital mining, Cambridge Digital Mining Industries Report 2025, 20 minutes. XSAT keynote, 15 minutes. Bitcoin as the hurdle rate for investors, 30 minutes. Nation state game theory of hash rate and block space, 30 minutes. Very interested in that one. Very, very interested. Building the Bitcoin economy, expanding utility with DeFi and infrastructure. Interested in this one as well. Bitcoin games, hackathon, awards ceremony, 30 minutes there. BitDevs, 2 hours there. Using Bitcoin to secure the ballot in Georgia, 30 minutes. Very interested in this. Bitbonds as American as apple pie, 30 minutes there. Seeding startups to outperform Bitcoin and grow the industry, 30 minutes there. Bitcoin made in America, mining policy advancements, 30 minutes there. Two gold bugs on both sides of the Bitcoin, 30 minutes there. Are Bitcoiners becoming sycophants of the state, 30 minutes there. Bitcoin as a neutral reserve asset in the end of Triffin dilemma, interested in that one. And then we got Thursday, the 29th of May, so which will be the last day of the event. It says Hester Pierce Fireside 30 minutes. How shielded CSV improved privacy 20 minutes there. Bitcoin's intersection of health, wealth, and sunlight. I like that. 30 minutes there. Accessing capital markets with the Bitcoinization of finance. I like that one. Interested in that. That would be 30 minutes. Bitcoin mining machines, innovation, and transparency is essential to future growth. 15 minutes there. Excess power into profits. New revenue stream for miners. 15 minutes there. Very interested in that one. Mana, have fun playing store. 10 minutes there. Bitcoin offers hope for survivors of human trafficking. 30 minutes there. Very interested in this one. Seeing how, Bitcoin is trying to solve world issues, and, this is the first time I'm seeing something like this. Human trafficking, with hunger, water crisis, it could be a lot of different things Bitcoin can help. So Tether plus Cantor Fireside, 30 minutes there. Hydro mining and the future of cooling, 30 minutes there. Nice. XSAT network announcement, 20 minutes there. Proof of stake, food systems, diet, and Bitcoin. I'm very interested in this one. So, we got proof of stake, STAK or STAKE. This one is proof of stake, like the food. It's like an actual ribeye. So, food systems, diet, and Bitcoin. Very interested in this one. I think there's a lot of potential on, merging the food space or industry with crypto as a whole. We've seen shibainu try to do something similar with the wellies very early on, but I think this space is just, it's really untapped. So very interested in learning more and, providing more value in that space as well. So break down how institutions get Bitcoin yield. That will be 30 minutes. Colocation for retail miners, navigating hosting agreements and procurement, 30 minutes. Then we got what does Bitcoin Core actually do, 30 minutes there. How the sovereign individual thesis is currently unfolding, 30 minutes there. The great decoupling, 30 minutes there. UX at the forefront, the path to Bitcoin for the mainstream. Very interested in this one because the user experience is very important. One of the main things of getting, people to adopt to Bitcoin is making it, easily accessible and usable by beginners. So definitely want to get more info on that. Heatbit product announcement, bringing mining back home, 10 minutes there. Code your way through the mysteries of Bitcoin and save Satoshi, 1 hour there. Interesting information. Asymmetry Bitcoin edition, 20 minutes there. Creative strategies for domestic mining heat reuse, 40 minutes there. Go mining keynote, 20 minutes there. Securing Bitcoin, the power of self-custody, 30 minutes there. Very interested in that one, seeing what the future holds when it comes to self-custody. Is Panama next? El Salvador leading the region for Bitcoin adoption, 30 minutes there. Raising future Bitcoiners, no more fiat families, 30 minutes there. How secure infrastructure unlocks Bitcoin adoption, 30 minutes there. Very interested in that. Anything that has to do with Bitcoin adoption is very, very intriguing to me because, that's one of my main things with this channel is trying to get more people, the masses, aware of cryptocurrency as a whole. How secure infrastructure unlocks Bitcoin adoption, future Bit keynote, 10 minutes there. Pool payout structures, past, present, and future, 30 minutes there. From capital to currency, Bitcoin's move to medium of exchange, 30 minutes there. Don't trust, verify. Waning institutional credibility and the rise of Bitcoin, 30 minutes there. Self-custody is hard. Should every user store seed words, 30 minutes there. Foolproof multi-sig backup, 2 seeds should be enough. A new regulatory era, and that's 30 minutes there. New regulatory era that the continued fight for fair Bitcoin treatment, 30 minutes there. Privacy deep dive coin pools, 30 minutes there. Definitely interested in that. Privacy is a very big thing when it comes to DeFi. So not only do we want to talk about adoption and learn more about that and everything they're talking about here, but really privacy is very big for me as well. So decentralizing mining through hardware manufacturing, 30 minutes there. Will Bitcoin adoption in fiat once and for all, 30 minutes, interested in that one. Proof of reserves, the institutional gold standard, 30 minutes there. Arc Labs keynote, 20 minutes there. ZK coins, make Bitcoin cypherpunk, again, 20 minutes there. Merkle's, all the things, 30 minutes there. The Bitcoin paradigm shift, impacts on productivity, quality of life, and society, 30 minutes there. Global MicroStrategy playbook, 30 minutes there. The role of hash rate and pools in decentralization and censorship resistance, 30 minutes there. JOLTS announcement, 10 minutes there. Harnessing Bitcoin yield with Lightning, 10 minutes there. MSTR versus the market, betting the company on Bitcoin, 30 minutes there. From hash to template, the full stack mining blueprint. Something else I'm very interested in seeing is them, just blockchain and sports betting or, gambling, looking at that as we are here in Vegas and the gambling lane is very, very big. So looking to see if they have a keynote or a section in this that will cover that. Very, very interested in that. So preserving privacy without coin join as a core tool, 30 minutes there. Decentralizing social media, 30 minutes there. The inflation no one is talking about, wrench attacks, 20 minutes there. The critical role of funding Bitcoin open source development, 30 minutes there. Mining as a backbone for an abundant future, 30 minutes there. Bitcoin third places, creating spaces for community, 40 minutes there. GameStop, leveling up with Bitcoin, 30 minutes there, interesting. Making Bitcoin UTXOs quantum resistant, 30 minute there. Behind the curtain of silent payments, 30 minutes there, very interested in that. Anything would do it using Bitcoin as a payment system, definitely interested in that as well. Reclaiming internet privacy in a world of surveillance, interested in that one. Privacy there, 30 minutes. From cave art to code, redefining value in a world of absolute scarcity, like that. 30 minutes there, continuing the conversation. How do stable channels work? 30 minutes there. Jack Mallers' keynote, 30 minutes there. Bretton Woods 2.0, the Bitcoin monetary order, 30 minutes there. And then we got corporate treasury, why public companies aren't worried about Bitcoin volatility, 30 minutes there. And then Saylor keynote. So we got Michael Saylor holding one of the end conversation, 35 minutes right there. Definitely witness that. Not financial advice, NQ speaker, 10 minutes there. And then Ross Ulbricht will be wrapping it up with a 25-minute keynote as well. So very, very interesting things. Let's see what else we got here. Like I said, well, I didn't mention this. We got some new classes coming up from the channel. I basically have a new school coming up for students of mine that would like to take things to the next level. Or if you aren't a student of mine and you would like to become one, got some very, very exciting things coming for you. Also, I got new materials and some of my old materials bundled up right now in a Mother's Day special for all those that want to take advantage of it. And I will be throwing in something special for the mothers as well. Reach out to me via email, DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com, if you're interested in grabbing my educational bundle for this Mother's Day special. Now, also, again, if you are the person that makes the connection with the company, team, project, etc., that sponsors me to attend Bitcoin 2025, I will also have something special for you as well. So make sure, you get this out there. Let them know. So agenda, we talked about sponsors. Our sponsors, become a sponsor. Why sponsor? Experience Bitcoin 2025. Let's just see what some of these things will hold. I know we're coming up. Oh, we're on that 27-minute, y'all. This one's going to be a long one. So I'm going to try to wrap it up under 30 minutes. So get tickets, experience all the Bitcoin, Code Plus Country, The Deep, continuing legal education, Enterprise Hall, Mining Village, Art Gallery, Bitcoin Games Hackathon, Bitcoin Bazaar, Nostra Lounge, Open Source Hub, Official Merch Store, Satoshi Summer Camp, Satoshi Stadium, Meet the Makers, Bitcoin Week. Bitcoin Week events are the most attended gatherings surrounding Bitcoin 2025. Bitcoin Week pass holders unlock access to all the best-in-class networking experience and celebrations. Official events, VIP Whale Pass with Bitcoin Week Pass. So these are some of the different things you get to have access to. You see day 1, day 2, industry day, whale reception, after party. Okay, so basically the whales welcome party will be Monday, Tuesday, industry day, whale reception, and after party. Looks like sponsored by Robinhood Crypto. And then what is this? Incredible Vegas or Increbling, something like that, Vegas. But yeah, some very exciting things coming up. We got different stages: Nakamoto stage, Genesis stage, mining stage, enterprise stage, open source stage, the deep vault, live desk Mara. So let's see, VIP Whale Pass, Hotel Contact, Expo Hall, Industry Day. Let's see what the Expo Hall has. Okay, so showing us general registration area. Oh, looks like the camera wrapped up. Okay, let's go. So general registration area, press lounge, food court, industry, pass lunches. So giving us an idea of the space right here. You can see areas 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 2, 3, 4, I'm not sure where area 1 is. Okay, area 1, area 2, area 3, and area 4. Then we can see stages with 5 through 11. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So these will be the different stages. The activities, 12 through 19, will be different art galleries, F1 pit stop, area 21, climbing wall, mining totem, Satoshi summer camp, Satoshi stadium, XAT hacker lounge, which you see in these blue bubbles. And then you can see networking, mining lounge, enterprise lounge, enterprise networking, private meeting rooms, mining village, developer workshop, BTC and booth, Robinhood lounge, Nostra lounge, and the pink areas here. So you can see. And then whale VIP, mining lounge, whale seating, whale registration, the deep session, shopping, official store, Bitcoin bazaar, meet the makers, Bitcoin coffee bar. Who can access the expo hall, festival passes, access to all stages, immersive activities, and select networking areas. Industry pass includes everything in festival pass, access to exclusive industry lounges and all the networking zones. The VIP whale pass, let me adjust this so y'all can see that. VIP whale pass, all access pass, full entry to every area, including VIP lounges, premium networking, and behind the scenes experience. So this is what's really necessary, the VIP whale pass, to really get the best out of this event, especially if I'm representing for another project, because it will, place me behind the scenes with some very important people. And, I'm a very confident person to, go up and make those connections. So looking forward to sponsoring or partnering, collabing with someone on this. Reach out to me if you're interested via email, DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com, or on X, Twitter, @DecemberDeMarco. Very, very excited about this one. Share this out, get the word out. Excited for Bitcoin 2025. Also, if any organizers from the event see this as well and would like me to cover the event, I will be coming camera in hand, multiple cameras. Might also be able to bring an additional team member to help do some filming if that's necessary. Not needed, but if y'all want to do it big like that, we can make that happen as well. But that's all we got for this video. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, and we are